Well, hello. So, it's been a month of reacclimating myself back home. I'm now back in the South Bay in LA, and it feels good. A little frustrating. I don't know if the last video I told everyone about uh, the job I was offered coming back down to LAX from the job that I quit up in Portland. So, that fell through. So, I only came down exactly when I did because one, I think I've spent plenty of time talking about how awful the job was up in Portland. So I kept that job as long as I needed to get a job part-time down here in LA. Well, management seems to be a little incompetent. They pulled that job offer days before I was supposed to. I filmed it, I filed all the paperwork to be an employee, but they called me a couple days before I was to get my credentials and decided they were just going to hire from within. Knowing I left town for this job on their schedule. I would have stayed up in Portland another couple months because it was a steady paycheck. So that's pretty much what I'm up to. I got a handful of jobs, doing my normal daily grind. I increased my wage a little bit. That's one of the lessons I learned upstate, up in Oregon, because the guy I was working for was charging 20 bucks more an hour. So now I'm charging 180 an hour. Also what he was charging, is charging, whatever. I was only recently charging 160, which I thought was a little bit of an increase from the prior 110. I think I was 110 a couple of years earlier. So I'd been charging 160 for like 2 years because my competitors were charging 200 plus an hour. And what I've realized is my competitors have got into the MSP market, managed service providers. Now, I never got into that, which is why I never made as much money, what I'm realizing. So I actually talked to one of my prior business clients who's happy to work with me, and they're going to do some search for me, so I'm a little more presentable. So like I usually like to show up in a polo shirt and some long pants, which is cool, but without a logo, I don't quite look the part. So I'm going to get some new shirts, and that customer, I guess we'll be doing a little bit of bartering because they've got some technical issues I've noticed. So apparently they called me, which I never got the phone call, or maybe it just went to voicemail and I don't know what happened. But anyway, they were happy to see me. I just came in today. So there we are. I've had a lot of help from friends, which I wouldn't have expected exactly. It's going to be a slow start to getting back into my grind. So I am looking for a part-time job so I can keep fed and also pay my mom some daily attention, because what I realized is when I left, she wasn't leaving her facility. So she wasn't able to stay up on her physical therapy. Physical therapy in those spaces, I think I've spoken a little bit about her. You can check out her channel, which I have. In fact, I'm probably going to be uploading another video to her channel, explaining a little bit of what I'm explaining here. I don't know if it's appropriate to take this exact video, but so my mom had a stroke 3 years ago, and really the best thing you can do is physical therapy. So I've been making sure that on the days she doesn't get physical therapy, she at least gets in and out of the car, and that's a lot of physical effort for her level of limitation. So that's really what I'm up to. I do encourage you to ask me questions about what I'm up to in the comments, because it'll give me more to talk about, and I really only like to upload when I feel like having stuff to talk about. I don't want to get stuck in that grind of YouTubers that get burnt out and feel pressured to talk every day or every other day or whatever their schedule is, because they think they're going to go viral because of the sheer volume they upload. So if you want me to speak more, just ask me more questions. So that's really what I'm up to. And I appreciate everyone that's helped me in recent years. It's been tough, but here we go. We're going to continue, and that's pretty much it. So, Kimberly's Stroke Recovery is her channel. If you have physical limitations, you want to watch us work together, I have video some of our progress and time together. That's pretty much it. And that's it. Anything else I want to say? Not this time. Have a good night. It's Wednesday evening, April 2nd. So I got stuff taken care of. And have a good night.